Throughout the course of this trial, we've lifted the lid on a marriage. Now, every partnership is different, with varying dynamics, roles, and norms of behavior. But there are certain things that are common in all healthy relationships. Trust is perhaps the most important. A mutual understanding born of respect. The instinctive certainty that your partner will have your back and will put your well-being before their own. Without this invisible bond of loyalty, it's inevitable that any relationship will turn sour. Especially if one partner abuses that trust and betrays the person they profess to love in the worst possible way, recklessly, casually, in full knowledge of the hurt that it would cause. Now, we've all heard about his base appetites, but his infidelity only scratches the surface of his betrayal. He won his wife's trust, the trust of her friends. He inveigled himself into her life and into the community that she so loved, and once he was there, he abused that trust horribly. He picked off her friends and neighbors, one by one, making sure that she was as alone and isolated as possible so that he might bully and intimidate her more easily. Because power, not love, was what he craved above all. And Jeffrey Metcalf used that power to turn a strong-willed, spirited, articulate woman into a stammering shadow of her former self, riddled with self-doubt, who lived in fear of his wrath, and then ultimately for her life. I contend that she has been in prison long enough. So I urge you to set her free.
So was it murder then or not?
What?
I looked like you were conducting an autopsy the way you were poking at your breakfast. I thought you'd be glad of a full English midweek.
Nah, a bit of toast would have done me.
I didn't think egg, sausage and bacon, made us square, if that's what you were thinking.
No, just not hungry, that's all.
You got the wrong end of the stick yesterday.
Yeah. Shouldn't you be getting to work?
Yeah, I should actually. Got a marketing bod coming in at lunchtime, so I've got to clear the decks.
Anyone I've heard of?
Not the Sarches, if that's what you're thinking.
No, I just wondered if I knew them, that's all. I mean, I did work there, once upon a time.
Yes, you did, and you hated every minute of it. For the record, you don't know them, and they're definitely not my type.
No, look, I was just taking an interest, that's all, love.
Sure. I'll catch you later.
Hey, how you doing?
Hey. I wasn't expecting you.
No, I just wondered if you fancied some company for lunch, that's all.
Oh, you could have texted.
Oh, well, could do with the exercise. I thought you were meeting some marketing bloke.
Yeah, they've just nipped the loo.
Oh.
Well, too much free coffee, innit?
Yeah.
What you really doing here, Peter?
Well, I told you I was going to take you out for some lunch.
I know what you said, but we both know that's not true, so...
I'll go.
No. You came here to look at who I'm seeing, and I want you to see them.
It's not that I don't trust you.
Of course it is. I was stupid to think you could live with what happened. It's just...
I've tried. I really have tried, Carla, but it's eating me alive.
I know it is. Look, we can't talk about this here. I'll meet you at home, say in about half an hour, when I finish with Sophia.
Sophia?
The marketing exec.
are you doing?
About as good as you look.
Lee, I wouldn't even try and compete with you after everything you've been through. Yesterday, that must have been tough. I honestly don't know how you survived it.
Bit early to say whether I have, to be honest. Me and Nick definitely haven't.
I'm sorry.
It was inevitable. There was always going to be the thought that he didn't fight hard enough for Oliver, or that his heart was with Sam.
You've overcome things before.
Yeah, well, some things you don't get past.
No.
So what's up?
Oh, no, trust me, the last thing you want to hear is me moaning. No, I'd be embarrassed.
Well, I've got nothing else to do, have I? Is it you and Carla?
Yeah. Not sure we come as a pair anymore.
Well, you've overcome things before.
Some things you don't get past.
Okay. Well, I won't pry. But I will say this much. Me and Nick are both beyond repair, I know that. But unless you and Carla feel the same, don't chuck away what you've got. If happiness is a choice, then choose it, Peter. Wish I could.
You trying up your steps or what?
Oh, sorry, I texted Peter earlier to meet me here. He should have been here half an hour ago.
Well, he's never struck me as the punctual type.
I know, but we had words, you see, and I really want to smooth things over. I just hope he isn't.
Smoothing things over with a bottle of scotch.
Yeah. Oh.
Well, I'll leave you two to chat, shall I?
No, it's okay. Look, I've been a complete fool. And I'm so sorry.
You're not the one that was in the wrong.
Well, it's the first time for everything, eh?
Sorry, I'm off the market.
No offense, Jenny, but I have a type, you know. A very particular type, and I'm looking at her.
Peter, you don't.
Yeah,
need to-
I do need to. Life's too short. It's too short to be on your own with your stupid pride. So I've got a mate who's got a villa in Kefalonia, and it's beautiful. So we can get married there, and then have our honeymoon at his place. I'll book the flights for tomorrow. What do you say?
Well, I'll go. She won't.
Oh, no, I'll go. I'll be going. Hey, you're just in time. We're about to crack open some bubbly and, of course, some sparkling water for my beloved.
What for?
We're celebrating. Peter's just proposed and I've accepted. We're going to Kefalonia tomorrow for a blessing, and then we'll sort out the formalities, you know, in the register office when we get home.
You're not serious?
Well, I like to think I'd tell better gags. And I was kind of hoping for along the lines of congratulations.
After what you've done?
News travels fast.
Yeah, you know what it's like round here.
Yeah, but... Okay, if Peter can forgive us,
Peter
then...
doesn't know what I know. About Adam. Thought that might burst your little bubble. If you think for a second that I'm going to let the two of you
Daniel,
make
you
a fool
need to
out of
calm
Peter.
down. Listen, if he falls off the wagon...
Yeah, he might die, and you knew that, but it didn't stop you.
He's big enough to make his own decisions, okay?
As she told you, she's making me the luckiest, happiest man in the world.
So I hear.
That's all you've got to say.
No, of course not. All the best. Good luck to you.